Alright. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Is it going? Is it going? Is it going live? It says it's getting the broadcast. And yes. Alright, we are live. So basically what I'm trying to do is trying to use my Raspberry Pi here. And in case you didn't know what this was, it's basically just a tiny computer. And this is the second version, Raspberry Pi 2, and it has Ethernet, 4 USB ports, of course the 3.5mm headphone jack, HDMI, and then micro USB for the power input, and all your firmware you put on the micro SD card right here. And on this micro SD card I loaded a completely fresh version of the software through Noobs, which is Noobs, all capital. It stands for something about the software, right? So on there, I have a bunch of software. I'm not even going to open it up because it'll probably take too long. But basically, I've got all the new firmware, because on this one, I've already done a bunch of stuff with it. So, of course, it's kind of cluttered up, and it won't run as fast. And on here, I'll be able to overclock it and stuff like that with new firmware. So, when I set it up, of course. So right now I'm just going to do some testing on this with the older firmware that I have on there, which in my last video, was it my last video or a couple of videos? Anyways, I updated it. I did, sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get upgrade. Ran those command lines, so I got the newer versions of all the stuff and things. So in case you didn't know, this is basically what the computer looks like. It's just a board, circuit board. You can't really see it through there, but maybe I'll take it out sometime. I did take it out in some video or something, I don't know. So we got my HDMI to the VGA adapter, because I don't have any HDMI, because my monitor is like literally 15 years old. And this power cord, which in order for it to fit through the case to plug in, had to actually take off all the plastic around it. So there's no plastic around it, it's just kind of, taped together. And then I'm going to need my keyboard and mouse as well. So take my little USB adapter there. And then I'm going to need my mouse and keyboard. So I'll grab mouse and keyboard, stick that under my arm, my mouse in my coat pocket, stick the Pi in there too, grab all these little bits and bobs. I'll probably leave this up here so it doesn't get lost. And then we will head downstairs, which is where I have my screen, all that set up. Down here. So, I don't know, is it not bright enough? I think it's bright enough. So you can see, got my monitor set up right there, and now I'm just going to need to do this. Oh, hey Carlos, how's it going? Nah, I can't go to the phone because it's a live stream, and I can't see the live stream. I can't live stream when I'm way at the pond because it's not within Wi-Fi range. Alright, so I'm going to need to move these picture frames and get to the router. And then I'm going to need to plug in my Ethernet cable. So, let's get that going. Let me just get in there. There we are. Alright. Oh, I'm knocking over pictures now. Okay. So, I plugged in the Ethernet up there. And now I just need to hook up my stuff down here. So I've already got my monitor plugged in with the cable right here running. It's all tucked in behind there. Let's get my mouse, Pi. There's the keyboard and mouse. We're going to plug in HDMI into here. Let me see. Big side on the top. Plug that in. And then we can plug in our VGA. Right there. Okay. VGA plugged in. Now Ethernet. We'll plug our Ethernet in here. Uh-oh. Darn, it's kind of dark in here. I need some more light. Let's see if I can turn on some lights here. It's not even going to help, is it? Darn it, it's just kind of a dark and dreary day outside. It's kind of drizzling. There was snow and not very good at all. I hope you can see this. Oh man, it's kind of dark. But alright, next what I need. Oh, I need to plug in my USB, of course, for my keyboard and mouse. Plug that in. Then let's plug in the power and boot it up. Let me see if I can get to this. Come on. Gotta go in. Let's see. Get in there. There we are. Plugged it in. Alright. Now plug this into the wall. And wait. How old is the Wi-Fi router? I don't know. Like a year maybe? 6 months? I don't know. Something like that. Alright. Alright. It's going. Starting up. And now I am going to type start X, right? And that starts the GUI, graphical user interface. So just a moment, and haha, there it is. So I've got these videos and photos and such here that I had for a project, which is why I'm going to be, because I had some other command stuff that I did for a special, yeah, you go, this is all the software you can use to code on here if you want to, including Scratch. Yeah, you can code with Scratch on this thing. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, close. Don't save. Go away. Okay. So, I've done a bunch of custom stuff with this to do what I wanted to do for a project where I entered a command line thingy and what it did. If I show, let's see, these are all like commands I've done in the past. Let me see. That was it. So this is the command I have to run. So if I run this, basically what it's going to do is it's going to play the slideshow of rocket build pictures. And I had videos too, but the videos didn't work, so I ended up having to just do these pictures. But basically, this is what I had running, and I had to do some custom stuff in order to, of course, custom plugins to do this screensaver. Basically, this is just a screensaver. And I also had to do custom plugins. The reason it's formatted weird is because I did a different monitor for that, I think. Yeah, I used a different monitor when I did this at the fair. So basically this was pictures at a fair that I had going on a slideshow for a presentation. Not a presentation, but, you know, display that was going to be there all day. So I had to use another custom plugin software for the screensaver to set it to be 8 hours before it went to sleep, because by default this like goes to sleep after like 20 minutes. It'll just shut itself off. So yeah, that's what I did here. So that was my command thingy. So now what I need to do is basically in all these videos that I watched on how to do this coding stuff for doing a Minecraft server, right? This is the part where we get to the Minecraft server, okay? So all these videos I watched on how to do stuff, all these tutorials, I went through all this complicated stuff where, yeah, you're just running all this code and stuff to do it. So my plan is to not do that, because that's confusing and takes a long time and it's really complicated, and I want to make a tutorial on how to make run a Minecraft server, host a Minecraft server on a Raspberry Pi, and I want to make it very easy. And wow, this is like I visited this ages ago. Literally ages ago. Alright, let's see. We are going to look up Minecraft, because we want to go to the official Minecraft releases page. And also it uses DuckDuckGo by default, which is cool. I didn't even see if anybody wrote messages, but that's okay. So, it's going to go DuckDuckGo. We are going to go to the official Minecraft site. then I'm going to go navigate to the versions page, wherever that may be. Doesn't appear to be on here. Hold on. Aquatic update, I guess? That's because I want to run a server on the snapshot, which is, you know, it's going to be pretty weird. It's pretty interesting to try to do this on a snapshot. But, alright, so this is the update page. So if I scroll to the bottom, there should be an option to download the server files from the site. Well then. Let's see. Let's go to the burger menu up here. You know, that's what it's called because it looks like a burger. Burger menu. Alright. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be working. Well. Nope, we're gonna go forward one more. You know, Minecraft. Minecraft site. Can I search the page somehow? It's a bit slow. This is the Pi 2, so it's not as fast as some of the newer ones there, but, you know, it works. It would be cool to get a Pi 3 Model B, because those ones actually come with a Bluetooth and Wi-Fi adapter, network adapter, built into them, which is extra cool. Alright, let's see. Dungeons. Oh, the Minecraft Dungeons is a new game that they announced too, which is cool. There's no search thing anywhere. Interesting. Minecraft. I'm gonna search Minecraft versions. I also, yeah. Let's see. Minecraft versions.net. Minecraft Java Edition. That's what we want. We want Java Edition. So I'm just trying to figure this out because I want to make a video about it. How to do a tutorial for a server. So I'm trying to figure out if I can do this. Let's see. I want to do... Aha! Minecraft Java Edition server software. Right here. Download the Minecraft Java Edition server. Yes. Alright. It's only compatible with Minecraft Java Edition. So, my friend has actually... flip over on my stomach here. Because I am sort of on the floor. Alright. So, my friend has actually set up a Minecraft server running on his computer. So, my plan is to do the same thing that he did, but on my Pi. So, let's see. Use Java from the command line. Linux and Mac OS, it should already be set up. Okay. So, this is Linux. If in case you didn't know, I dropped it. Darn it. Okay, so Raspbian is the software I'm using, right? And it is a Linux, so it should be fine. And I need to run it with this command right here. So I'm going to copy this, and this is the same command that everybody uses once they download stuff. But see, the thing is, the way people download this when they do it, like in these tutorials that I've seen, is they'll do it through the command prompt instead of just going to the site, which I guess makes sense because they don't want to open the GUI, you know, using the StartX and everything. They don't want to go through all that, and what they do is they actually set up the Pi with SSH, which is secure something or other. Anyway, it basically makes it so you can run it headless. Headless meaning you don't need keyboard, mouse, monitor, any of that. All you need is the Ethernet cable and the power, and you just like leave it up somewhere, and then it just works, and you can control it from your computer through the router network, right? Through your router over the network for your house. You can just control it that way. So it's headless. It doesn't have this stuff to control it. You can just run it, control it not wirelessly, it still has wires, but control it from somewhere else, remotely, on the network, right? And that is nice. Alright, now, I forget the keyboard combination to copy something, and I dropped my phone. Okay. Copy. You know, I can just right-click and copy. That works. Alright, so we're going to download that. That's for 1.13.2, though. Now, if you want to start the server with the graphical user interface, you can leave out the no GUI, which is interesting. Now, when you download it on the page here, you automatically are already agreed to the end user license agreement, which is awesome, because normally, if you do this, you have to go to the EULA file and edit it with a text editor to hit true. I don't know if I'm still going to have to do that, but I'm just going to leave that. I don't need to do anything with that. I'm going to leave it there, right? Actually, let me show it in a folder so I can see where it is in case I need to get to it. Oh dear. And this is where the Pi does not work well, because it doesn't like running complicated stuff like this, graphics and everything like that. It's only like 500 megahertz. You can overclock it to a gigahertz, and it's still safe, you know, to do it that far. You can also put it in turbo mode, but then, you know, you kind of avoid warranties, and you start getting into scary areas when you do that. But, let me see. Show in folder, please. Hey, where is it? It's not showing me. That's weird. That's fine. Then we are just going to... Oops, sorry. Gotta aim at the screen. Okay, so, now if I go to my command prompt, right, and it should be just Control V, right? I wish it was that simple. Alright, we're gonna go paste. So, this is technically one line, even though you see it runs over to the other line. According to the code, that's one line, right? So, you need to remember that. Also, I need to make this full screen, because it was, like, cutting off the bottom on me. So now I'm gonna hit enter. That stinks, because it doesn't know where the file is. That's the problem. Minecraft server 1.13. So, where is the file? That is the question. Click on it. Where does it do? What does it do when I click on it? Click. Show in folder. Come on, man, where is it? It's on my card somewhere. Let's go. Where do I don't know. It's been a while since I've used this. So, files. File manager, right there. Let's open that up. Hey, open up. File manager. There we go. Alright, downloads. Server.jar. So, that might be the problem. Is custom command line. Alright. Let's see if we can do that. No, that's probably a bad idea. But, now let's close that. Okay. So, the problem is it's called server.jar. So, that would be our issue. So, let's go back to the internet. Minecraft _ server 1.13.2. So, of course, it's trying to run Minecraft server 1.13.2.jar, right? But we don't have that.
we have just server.jar. So I need to edit the command line to make it, let me just paste, and we'll just make it server.jar. Darn it. Okay, you gotta do it with the keyboard. It doesn't let you use the mouse in here. Okay. So, server.jar, enter. Unable to access jar file server.jar. It must be in the wrong place then, because it's right here. So let's like cut and paste it into. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. Do I have to unpack it or something? Because it is a jar. Interesting. You can use Java on Linux. Should already be set up. You can use Java from the command line. I should be able to use Java, right? Java version. I have Java, don't I? Yeah. See, I have Java on here. Yeah. So I should be able to use it from here. Come on. Isn't it like Control X? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Don't do that. Nope, that's not right. I need to go back. Java. What if I just type Java? Meh. Okay, so usage Java. So I should be able to do it, right? Right. Server Java. So that means this should work. That should work. Right? Because it's Java. So it should work. Should run it. Right? X. Print. It should work. It should run it through Java. Okay. So it's fine. The Java is fine, like it said on the site. Because it said if you have the Java, you can run it from the command line, which we can. So, I mean, that means the problem is... Oh, I figured it out. Eureka, I have found it. Here it is. Okay, mental note to myself that at 23 minutes and 30 seconds in here, I figured it out. Right? So, this is what I gotta do. I have to do... What was it? CD. Because what that does is it tells it where the directory is. So, I'm going to do... It's going to be slash downloads. Right? No such file or directory. What in the world? It is a... Oh, slash home slash pi slash downloads. So, that's what I need to put in there. Copy. So, CD space. And we're going to paste slash home slash pi slash downloads. Enter. Okay, so now you can see the command line is running in downloads. So now we should be able to run. Alright, let's see if we can run the original command now. Okay. And paste. Unable to find that. So, let's try my edited command then. Okay. Let's try it. Ready? Moment of truth. Paste. Yes! It didn't give me any errors. Right? Do I need to hit enter? I hit. What? What in the world? What? What is this? What is this? Copy. Yeah. Paste. Enter. What? What is up? What? What is this wizardry? What do you think you're doing, buddy? Hey. Hey. You dumb Raspberry Pi, what are you doing? Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Now, what is it doing? Should be doing something, but it's not doing it. It's not doing it. Should be doing it, but it's not doing it. Okay, now, if I type stop, okay, will it do something now? No. What is up with this? What is your problem? Oh! Oh! It did it! Okay, so, hey! Yes, so I have to do this. True. Okay. Did I make a space there by accident? Nope. Okay, so, this is fine now. Enter the, nope. Okay. Exit it. Save it. Server.properties. Oh, yes. Made the server.properties file. There are none because I have to create the server. That's right. Okay. Logs. Latest log. Nothing. Because I still have to run it. Isn't that right? Aha! I have done it! Wahaha! Alright. Let's go back to our command prompt. And run the CD again. Then run this again. So, there should be a server running, right? But it's not showing it. So maybe I want to stop. Do I want to... I need to start this over again. Uh-oh. I'm already running that. Okay. Let's do this now. CD this. Okay. Let's run it with the GUI. What is up with this? What is up with this? Oh, okay. Why is it not giving me anything? It should be running lines of code right now. It's not running anything. Maybe it needs to wait a while? Because the CPU is at 78%. Oh, 52. Okay, let's see. What is it running? Oh! The GUI's running. The GUI is running. But nope, that's... Oh, it's running. Eureka! Eureka, I have found it. Alright, let's leave that. Leave that running. Go upstairs. Eureka! I have found it! Ha, ha, ha. Hey, look, now we can get a, we can sing, yeah, okay. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Let me go launch Minecraft. And I need to launch it in 1.13.2 because that was what it was running. So, let's see. Did anything else happen in chat that I didn't read? Chat disconnected? What? That's annoying. Okay. Anyways, we need to run Minecraft 1.13.2. So let's let that go. Alright. Well, I think it's 1.13.2. We'll let that load while I go check and make sure it's 1.13.2, because that would be extremely bad if I then start to open it and then it didn't work. I mean, it wouldn't be extremely bad, it would just be kind of bad. So, we are using quite a bit of the memory. But luckily, it can use the memory. Well, actually, what it does, it can use the SD card as a type of VRAM, right? Virtual RAM. So it will use the micro SD card for that. Alright, so darn it. It's kind of cut off. Wow. So it's actually running. So let's close that actually. Uh-oh. What have I done? Oh, okay. It's shutting down. Okay, so it shuts down if I close the... If that makes sense. Okay. So let's try that again. Oh, I need to figure out what my IP address of the... How do I do that again? What do I do? I thought it was like a dash I or something. Localhost dash I. No, that doesn't exist. Oh, it's because I'm still in downloads. How do I get out of that? I don't know. Escape? I don't know. I only know how to get into it. I don't know how to get out of it. Okay, I'll just restart the command prompt then. Okay. It doesn't exist still. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're gonna CD this. We're gonna go jar no GUI. Run that. And then we'll let that go. And just to be sure, it is running 1.13, correct? Where is it? Come on. Server properties, open with a text editor. What's the version? Also, this is the important file right here. This one tells you everything about the server. So, like, we're going to probably, when we do this for real, we'll want to change the max players down to like 4. And, you know, that's how you change your game mode, the difficulty, PvP, resource packs, all that sort of stuff. So in here, I'm going to want to change the view distance probably down to like 4. So you can't, so the like chunk view will be down to 4. So then you can't, you know, yeah, it won't lag as much basically. And then we've got basically all this. Nice. All right. Whitelist false. Whitelist false. Spawn animals true. Hardcore false. Snooper enabled. Nice. Nice. But it doesn't tell me the version. Where is the version at? I don't know the version. So let's just go back to the internet thingy. 1.13.2. So yeah, it should be 1.13.2. This is running. And it's going to be running... Oh, it's preparing the spawn area. So it's actually building the server right now. And this is going to take a very long time because it's... Yeah. And I should go too because people are getting home and then it's kind of weird to be sitting on the floor in the living room talking loudly to my phone. So, yeah. I'm probably going to go leave this to do the spawn area thing, and I'll go back up to my computer. And I'm gonna load, because I'm gonna have to create a new profile for the new version. So with my launcher, I'm gonna have to go to my launch options and create a new. Oh, I already have one for 1.13.2, because that's the latest release. So I should be able to just go here, 1.13.2, and play. And then I should be able to find that, and I should just be able to, localhost should be what the IP will be, because this IP is not, it's not going to be actually running on the web. No one's going to be able to see it. I'd have to do port forwarding for that, and that's a whole other matter. I'll probably do that later when I set it up with the new software and overclock it and set up for SSH, so I won't have to have the monitor and keyboard and all that, and I can just run it off my laptop. Then I can do that, control off my laptop, control it. Then I will probably set up my port forwarding so I can have it on the web and play with friends that are not on my network. Alright? Oh, also, I love having this enabled, the game output, because then you can see what's happening and kind of like figure out what happened. So, game output's good. That's pretty much it, I think, for this video. Thank you for watching. Actually, you know what? I'll just keep streaming because I want to see what's happening with this down here. Hey, Stella. What are you doing? Hi. Hello. Hi. Hey, how are you? Boop. 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 Good girl, Stella. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good girl, Stella. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Alright. So, yeah, we got a Stella dog there. And it's at 32%. Woo, woo, woo. So, this is just going to be running. And this is going to be creating a new server. This is going to be creating a whole new world with the latest release. And I've yet to figure out how to actually update the world to get a new version. But that'll come later. I'll probably just leave it on 1.13.2 for a long time and run it that way. Of course, it won't have the ocean update, but that's fine. The older version is more stable and will run faster anyways. Because, honestly, the best way would be running it on, like, 1.8.8. I know, that's before even the 1.9 with the new sword attack thing, you know, how they changed that around. But it'll work better that way. Because, you know, if I ran it that way, it would run much faster because that older version has a lot less to do to actually make everything work. And I'm not going to be able to run the newest snapshot, I don't think, because I'd have to get the server files for that. The problem with running this newest snapshot is it's pretty intensive, actually, to be able to run that, and it doesn't want to work. They have a problem with the chunk loading with that new one, because it's just so much stuff they added. It really just crashes a lot. The other thing that I'll need to do... Stella, that's gross. Hey, that's nasty. Don't do that. The other thing is, of course, the port forwarding. And what else? What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I don't think that the Pi could handle the snapshots anyway. I think it would probably be too intensive for it, just because there's just so much stuff. Even if I overclocked it, it would still be pretty not good. So as you can see, this takes quite a bit longer than your average PC, even just like a laptop, to do it, because of course the computer's this small and it's all in one board, so of course it's going to take a lot longer than even a cheap laptop to load a new world. But yeah, what's nice is they create this open source and they leave it right on the site, so you can just download it and run it on your computer if you wanted to. And it's great. And you don't need to have a Minecraft account to run a server. You just need to have the account, of course, to download it to play it on the server. Which you can do on a Raspberry Pi. You can actually download the full version of Minecraft on it if you wanted to. But you probably wouldn't want to do that and be running a server, and it just wouldn't work. It would probably crash. It wouldn't be very stable at all, especially if you were overclocking it. Overclocking it makes it less stable as well. But hey, it looks like it's doing pretty well, even without an overclock. And because you can overclock it to 1 gigahertz, and then it will run better. Oh, done! It took 407 seconds. Nice! It's already 57 ticks behind, and it just started. So as you can see, it's going to be very laggy, because it's not overclocked or anything. But now I can go upstairs, right? Let's go upstairs. And let's see. We'll go to... That's not what I want to go to. I want to go to this. We'll go to multiplayer. And we will add a server. We'll just put it... We'll say... Pi local test, right? And we're just going to write local host for the IP. We're going to hit done. And it'll be at the bottom, of course. We'll go down to the bottom. Pi localhost can't connect. What? Come on. I should be able to do it on localhost, right? No! It doesn't exist. Okay, that's not good. So I'm going to have to figure out what the IP of that is. Hold on. I'm just going to... We need to figure out what the IP of... Because I've been looking at videos on how to do stuff. So, of course, this is going to lag everything down extremely. But, yeah, I was watching videos on how to run stuff like that one. Yeah, that's how to SSH and do it. But this is part of it, I think. If I get the IP from here. Okay, let's see. So, logging into it, and because he's already got SSH on it. Alright, so you're gonna have to find out hostname minus capital I. Alright, that's the command I need. So I'm probably gonna have to stop the server and restart it, which is unfortunate. It's already running 900 ticks behind and no one's on the server. Alright, I'm gonna hit stop. Stopping the server. It's just normal stop. You don't have to type anything. Alright, so it's done. Save the chunks. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close my command prompt. I'm gonna close the internet here because I don't need that anymore. Now we're just gonna be here. I'm gonna go to server properties. And I'm gonna change the... You can also do stuff like change the max build height from 256. You can change that up like really high, so then you can build as high as you want in the sky and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. So we are going to go to view distance. We're gonna change this value for view distance. I'm gonna change it to 4. Because I think once I join, it's going to be extremely laggy. So I'm going to put it to 4 for now. We're going to put the max players also to 4. Network compression threshold, max world size. That's going to be pretty extreme. Of course, that's how large the server world will be. 29... What? 29 million blocks. Yeah, that makes sense, actually, because that's how far you can walk out. But you can, of course, change that, make it smaller. And server port, server IP. So you can actually put in a server IP for the server, I guess, if you're going to have it online. I don't know how that would work, but I'll figure it out. Level name world, resource pack none, true, true, difficulty 1, nether true, force game mode false, enforce whitelist false. Okay, so we're gonna save the changes that we made. And now here's the world file. So you can actually put your own world into this world file if you want, because that's your actual world, right? So you can go, what in the world? You can go to world, and you can put in your own world file, name it world, right? The file that you want, and then you should be able to run your server with whatever custom world you want, theoretically. But of course, it may not be able to handle it if it's a big server or something. All right. Now, I did that. What else did I need to do? Oh, before I start it, of course, I need to do no, I need to do host name. That's the command. No, okay. Host name, right? Space dash capital I, enter. Okay, so that's gonna be, that's long. Why do I have to do that? That's I can't write that. Come on. Okay. Is that what I'm gonna have to put in to work on the server? Really? Really? Come on. Alright. Well, once I get it set up for SSD, right? Once I get it set up, SSH, right? Ugh, let's look at the blank ceiling. Once I get it set up for SSH, then I would be able to take that and copy and paste it into my actual server thing, right? Into my Minecraft on my laptop, because of course the command prompt emulator would be running on my laptop, so I'd be able to do it. Let's see. What? Oh, I got a comment. I didn't see it. Do you own an actual server? I don't know when you commented that. I'm sorry I missed it. But for an actual server, no, I do not own a server. Like, I don't pay for any hosting site or anything like that. But this is a Raspberry Pi, right? It's a little computer. And what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to use it to run a server, host a server on my local network, so I can run a server and people on my network can play with me. This is what Pi looks like. Hold on a second. Hold on, just give me a moment here. Alright. This is what I have in that little black box. This is what it actually looks like. Okay. This is a Raspberry Pi. It is a computer. So, of course, there's the processor. And then that's HDMI. Got our power input. We got our headphone. You can put various other things, all of our pins to connect other peripherals if we wanted to, and solder onto them. We got our USB ports, Ethernet, and, other stuff. Basically, it's a whole computer. And I forget how much RAM this has, but it's pretty cool. And you can run a Minecraft server on it, which is what I'm trying to do in this video. Yep, it can host a Minecraft server. And it can't host a very hefty one, though. You can probably have like 4 people on it. And in order to have it open on the internet, you would have to do a port forwarding with your router. So all of the requests coming from the internet to your router for this IP of this device would be forwarded to this device so it can handle them as part of the server. So that's how you would have to do it for the internet to run it. For people to join from the internet, right? For it to be a public thing. So this
right now, how I'm running it right now, how I have it set up, that is local. Now, if I go back downstairs, it's running locally on my network. It's plugged in via Ethernet to my router. It's right here. So it's plugged into my router. So it's only running on my network. So you can only connect to it if you're on my network of my house, right? Now, if you do port forwarding through your router settings, so when people try to connect through the IP of this device to your router, the router will forward the port forwarding. It'll forward it to the device, and then everybody will be able to look at it actually. So that is how that'll work with port forwarding, so that anybody on the internet can connect. But I don't have port forwarding set up yet because I'm just doing tests to make sure it works before I set up everything. But when I do, I'll set up SSH so it will work, so I can control it from my laptop. So I can do all that command stuff from my laptop and not have to have the monitor connected downstairs. And once I do that, then I'll be able to set it up. I'll do port forwarding through my router so that anybody can connect to it. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna give you my address. But I do have to go now, unfortunately. I've been streaming for 51 minutes, and my dad is getting home, and it's kind of weird to be talking to a camera live streaming when there's other people. Alright, thank you for subscribing. That is awesome. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be making a tutorial on how to do this that's gonna be short and simple, and I'm going to be using a new, fresh version of the firmware, so I won't have any of the clutter on there that I do have, and I'm going to overclock it as well, and it should run much faster, and then I'll probably try to do the SSH and the port forwarding as well, probably in separate videos from that one. Alright, thank you for watching. That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing as well. That was awesome. And anybody watching this back, it was somebody that was in live chat that I was talking to there. Alright, see ya. Have a great day. Bye.